Hey, what's up, O fans? Sam here again with another Black Friday flash sale video. Be sure to use the link below to check out olightstore.ca, where you can browse all the models and all the deals. Today's special presentation is all about Penlights. Now, that word has meant a few different things throughout the years, but when Olight released the O Pen Pro, they really changed the game. So on today's episode, we're going to unbox the copper version of the O Pen Pro, available now on Black Friday sale, as well as this exciting new model, the i3T Plus, which before this came around could also be called a Penlight. We're going to compare these models, take a look at the copper version, as well as a few other lights in this sale of a similar form factor. Stick around to the end of the video and leave a comment for a chance to win a prize, and enjoy the rest of this video. Alright, so let's begin with the unboxing of the copper version of the O Pen Pro. I'll be using this, the O-Knife Night Claw, to do the unboxing, also available during this Black Friday flash sale. Now, I'm very excited about this because a lot of people really enjoy copper Olights. I like the way they feel in the hand, and I really like the way that they wear over time. So, very excited to have a look at this pen. Alright, so as we dig into the box, you see the yellow warning sheet. There are a couple of additional steps when unboxing a copper Olight. Most copper Olights, especially the ones that are designed to have a patina over time, ship in a bag like this with a little deoxidizer in there. The purpose of this is to keep the copper as fresh as possible until it arrives at your door. So we're going to dig into this, expose that copper to the air for the first time, and start the patina process. Again, the Night Claw does come in handy for steps like this. You just got to be extra careful. Here we go. Now we open up the pen. Alright, so as we take the pen out of the bag, I can tell you this does feel like a very premium product. I love the feel of copper in the hand, and it does have a nice substantial weight to it without being over the top. Now, where this product differs from previous copper Olights, those lights would come out of the bag looking like a fresh penny, like very shiny, very raw. This one is a bit different. It has some weathering effects already put on it at the factory, with maybe a really light finishing coat, different from that fresh penny look that you get with other copper Olights. I think it's very attractive. Some people might really have liked that fresh penny aspect, but I think there are some key advantages to this. Some people say that that fresh penny makes your hands smell. I don't have that particular problem, but some people do. This one, I don't anticipate that being an issue at all. It feels really great in the hand, it feels very smooth, and it looks like it's been well appreciated already throughout its very short lifetime. Alright, so let's have a look at this pen all nice and close up. So this has been in my pocket for a few days. It really carries nicely in the pocket, and as you can see here, it looks like it's been well appreciated already. Those fine lines that you see running down the barrel, those were from the factory. All the darker spots within those spiral flutes, that's all as it appeared coming out of the factory. You see here the black clip, which I think is perfect against this weathered finished copper. Now, the L-bolt is actually really smooth on this one. I think with the copper body and the steel accessories, they actually work really nicely together. You can see the tip is a pretty standard ballpoint like you've seen before, and the clip functions just like any other O Pen Pro. Alright, so let's take a quick look on how to work this thing. Now, the L-bolt controls both the pen function as well as the clip light function. A quick click turns it on, and then you press and hold to change the modes. There's 4 modes, including moonlight mode, each one more powerful than the last, but they're all very useful brightness settings. You also have the laser that comes out the top, still controlled by the L-bolt. You just press and hold to activate the laser, and you can press it again to turn it off. Okay, so now I want to run through a few of these pen style lights that are available in the sale. Now, this blue EDC pen, for comparison against the blue i3T Plus, you can see the dimensions are very similar. The i3T Plus is just a little bit thicker than the pen, but like you'll see in the beam comparisons, they do specialize in different beam patterns. Okay, so now we turn the studio lights off to show you the difference in the beam pattern that you're going to get with a really low profile, really flat LED chip versus an LED that's set back into the head of a more traditional light. Now, because this is so flat, it really doesn't project a hot spot whatsoever. It's very diffuse across the whole spread, whereas the i3T Plus has a nice little hot spot. You're going to get a bit more distance, but a little bit less even lighting across your whole surface. Now, moving on, I want to show you the regular old i3T, both as a size comparison and to draw your attention to the fact that the i3T is now available in Damascus finish on the flash sale. So that's a titanium body with a bunch of wonderful multicolored effects built right in. So check that out if you're interested in the i3 platform, but in a more premium package. Speaking of a more premium package, here I have both the i5T and the i5R. Now, this is my i5T in titanium, but they are now available as the i5R, which incorporates the rechargeable battery, in the titanium light. So another more premium option if you're looking for something titanium in this new sale. Again, let's compare the two that are available. This one runs on 2 AAA batteries. This one runs on 1 AA battery. And let's talk about the performance differences between these two. Alright, so now back in some darkness, let's have a look at the hotspot on the i3T Plus. Now, as you can see, it has a nice defined hotspot. Now let's look at the i5R. The hotspot is a lot less defined. It's a lot more spread out. Now, this difference has been noted with people who love the i3T versus the i5R, but it does look like the i3T Plus is going to give you a little bit more brightness, but that isn't strictly the case. It's really just the hotspot that is a lot tighter, which perceives to be brighter and will give a little bit more distance. Now, in terms of the runtime, I just want to compare the low mode, because these lights are designed to run mostly on their low mode, because high mode, it's a lot of light, pulls a lot of voltage from the battery, and really doesn't last all that long of a time. But on low mode, where most of these lights are going to be used most of the time, you have the i3T on the left, rated at about 28 hours of runtime. And then on the right, the i5R, rated at about 37 hours of runtime. So not too much difference, but it is significantly longer runtime on the low lumen setting on the i5R with the rechargeable AA battery. That means that people who really like AAA batteries, you're going to give up a little bit of the runtime and a little bit of the brightness output as compared with the i5R, seen here in orange, but available on flash sale in titanium. So it's just something to think about. Which one do you prefer the size and shape of? Both are solid performers. This one does run a little bit longer, but this one's a little bit easier to carry in your pocket. Alright, so before we wrap up this video, I just want to show you how I carry my O-Pen Pro every day at work. So this is my work uniform shirt. It has a nice little pen pocket right there in the chest pocket, and with the LED facing out from the clip, you actually can activate that L bolt through your shirt and go ahead and turn the light on and activate the modes. So as long as you're careful with it, you don't really run any risk of shining the laser in your eye, but it really does work quite nicely through the shirt. Now, if you wanted to carry a light here that wasn't a pen, you didn't really have a lot of great options, but now you do, because the i3T Plus, being that it's the same almost size and shape of the pen, fits right there in the chest pocket. Now, there's a lot of different people with a lot of different uniforms with a lot of different chest pockets, but between the O-Pen Pro and the i3T Plus, I think one of those could be exactly the right fit for your chest pocket. Alright, so now for some practical conclusions to this Penlight Roundup. Now, the copper O-Pen Pro, this is a very impressive piece of EDC gear. It just feels great in the hand, it looks very beautiful, and it's very capable. So I think this is a great option for people who really like premium pens. If you're looking for something else, you have the option of the i3T. Again, a very similar size and shape to the O Pen, but it does have a nicer beam pattern coming out the front and is benefited by those AAA batteries if that's something that you care for. Its direct competition in my mind is the i5R, which is, don't forget, available in titanium during the flash sale. These two do compare quite favorably against each other. It really comes down to which form factor you want to carry along with you. And don't forget that the i3, the regular edition, not the Plus, is available in Damascus, which is a very beautiful titanium finish. Something really premium, maybe something for those collectors or for a very special gift. So thanks for watching this Penlight Roundup. Please do leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos during flash sales. And most importantly, leave a comment below this video for a chance to win an i3T Plus. Any comment you like about the flash sale, maybe that's the flashlights you want to buy, maybe it's the lights you wish you could buy. Any comment below gets you in for a chance to win this i3T Plus. Thanks again for watching. I'll be back with another video right around the corner.